guys, my name is David, and today I will show you how to be prepared for your 10-kilometer walk in winter Temagami. To be prepared, there are two things you have to consider before your walk. First, you gotta be physically prepared, and second, you gotta be emotionally prepared. So now I will talk to you about how to be physically prepared. To be physically prepared, first thing is you gotta know what to wear. This is your base layer. This is the most important part of your journey. These are extremely comfortable and they suck all the sweat from you when you go for the walk. They'll keep the heat within you so you won't get too cold, and they're extremely comfortable. If you still feel cold, people might add a second layer or even a third layer to maintain your body temperature after your first layer. You can also wear sweaters, anything that helps you feel warm. But above all else, this is your jacket. This is what's gonna have contact with the wind and the snow. This is a great example of a jacket you want to have when you're walking your 10 kilometers because it's not that warm. You won't get too hot when you're walking in this. When this jacket here, this is a Canada Goose, and it is designed to keep you warm with negative 30 to 40 degrees temperature. This is not good to have because when you start walking, you're gonna sweat a lot, and if you have a jacket like this that prevents heat from running out from the jacket, then you're gonna have to sweat a lot inside, and when the wind starts to blow, you're gonna feel really cold, and it'll be really bad once you start walking. A few other very important items during a walk are your gloves and your socks. When you're walking, your hands and feet are going to feel really cold from the cold temperature and the wind. So it's extremely important to have really good pairs of gloves and your glove liners. After that is your socks. These socks are wool and they're extremely comfortable and they absorb your sweat. Do not wear anything cotton because that's going to make your foot even colder. One of the most important items during your walk is your boots. Your boots are extremely important, so before you buy them or rent them, make sure they don't have holes inside and you are very comfortable with your boots. Because when you start walking your 10 kilometers, your legs and your foot are going to get really, really tired and you will feel really stressed if you have poor boots or boots with holes in them because your socks are going to get wet and you're going to lose a lot of your body temperature. Another really good way to practice before your walk is to hop on a treadmill about 2 to 3 weeks ahead. You should try to maybe go about 4 to 5 kilometers every day. It doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be intense. You can just start off a really nice light walk on the treadmill. Maybe you put your laptop there, watch a little movie. Personally, I like to watch a couple of TV shows as I walk, but they don't have to be really, really hard. And you'll see as the more you walk, the better you'll feel about it. And then when you actually go for your 10 kilometers in the wind and snow, you'll feel a lot better than others that didn't train for it. Another great way to practice before your walk is to do a few push-ups and a few sit-ups before you sleep at night. For me, I like to start about 3 to 4 weeks ahead. Before I sleep, I would do about 6 push-ups and also a few sit-ups. Your push-ups and sit-ups don't have to be such a high number. For instance, you don't have to do 50 to start off. You can start off with 20 or maybe 30 every night before you sleep and increase that number a little bit, maybe by 5 or by 10 as you approach your walk. And I promise you, the more you do, the better you'll feel and the more practice you'll be for winter Temagami. Now that we are finished with all the physical practices, what you need is to be emotionally prepared. To be emotionally prepared, first thing you should visualize the walk maybe 2 to 3 weeks ahead. Try to think about what it'll feel like when it's really cold, or maybe when you accidentally step in snow and your hands are freezing. Try to think what you will do when that happens and maybe try to conquer that fear. Try to understand that Temagami is actually fun and it's supposed to challenge you. Also remember, during the walk, it's not just you that's having a really difficult time. It's all others too. So try to be positive, try to be supportive, try to be a leader, and help your teammates go through with the 10K log. Thank you so much. Overall, you really don't have to be afraid or even worried about the walk. Yes, the walk is meant to push you to your limits, but it's also when you spend your time with your friends and get to know them a little bit better. It's also a time where you can talk with your teachers, think about yourself, experience nature. It's a time that you should enjoy. And you'll know how good it feels once you actually get to the lodge and think about all you have completed throughout the day. It's great experience and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. I hope you enjoy your walk. Thank you.